Hi friends, you have 30 seconds to get ready and hear our favorite song. Make sure you get up and move. Then have a seat, turn up your listening ears, and put on your thinking caps. We will begin in just a few moments.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, 2 or 3.
Welcome to IGNITE Kidz Online. We are the children's church from Macedonia Church of Pittsburgh, and we are so excited you joined us today. Let's review from last week. Last time, we learned about the 10 Commandments, which were the rules God gave for His people to follow. The commandments help us to love God and love each other. We also learned not to put anything before God. He should always be first in all that we do. This week, we are going to see what happens when the Israelites stop trusting God and stop putting Him first. Let's watch.
After Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, God led them through deep forests and jungles into the land of Canaan, the land which He had promised to them. When the whole nation of Israel camped at the edge of the land of Canaan, Moses sent one man from each of the 12 tribes of Israel to go to Canaan and explore Canaan and find out everything about it, as God had commanded. It was important for Moses to know the number of people who lived there, how they were, if the soil was fertile enough for them to grow good crops, and also what fruits and vegetables could grow on that soil. So the spies sneaked into the land and explored it for 40 days. After 40 days, they came back to report to Moses with samples of fruits and a huge cluster of juicy grapes. The whole nation of Israel gathered and were more than eager to know what the spies had to say about Canaan. The spies said,
"The land of Canaan is magnificent. The soil is healthy and it grows healthy crops like we've never seen before."
And they showed them the fruits they had gathered.
"But the people living there are like giants."
They said. 10 of the 12 spies said,
"We felt like grasshoppers next to the people of Canaan. They're very strong and powerful, and the city is protected with strong walls. There's hardly any way we could take this land."
Only 2 spies out of the 12, Joshua and Caleb, said,
"It's true that the people of Canaan are strong and powerful, and there are many of them, but we can't win against them. After all, God is on our side. Come on, Let's all be courageous and do it.
However, the Israelites followed the 10 frightened spies and refused to take Canaan in spite of seeing all the miracles God had done. This made God angry that the people of Israel did not have faith in him. He said that the present generation of Israelites will die before the nation is allowed entry into the promised land. He also said that the whole nation will wander in the forests and the jungles for 40 years. Only Joshua and Caleb will be allowed to enter the promised land.
Let's talk about what we heard. What was the name of the promised land? Right, I think I heard it. Canaan. And can anyone tell me how many spies God told Moses to send to explore the land of Canaan? Not 2, but 12. There were 12 spies that went to go explore the land. And what were the names of the 2 spies who came back with a good report and kept their trust in God? There was 2 of them. Right, Joshua and Caleb. When the 12 spies came back to give their report, only 2 believed God would do what he promised. They all agreed that the land was full of milk, honey, and grapes, but 10 were afraid. They were afraid of the people who lived in Canaan. But God had promised that the land was theirs. If only they had remembered and believed, they all would have made it into the promised land. Sometimes we are afraid too. And sometimes God and our parents want us to do things that we think are hard, like share our toys with others or be nice even when people aren't being nice to us, or even sleeping in our own beds all night long. But guess what? God is more powerful than those scary situations. And if you ask him to help you when you are afraid, he will do it. God loves when we trust him, and when we believe, he will take care of us. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 tells us to be strong and courageous and to not be afraid or discouraged, for God is with us wherever we go. And we thank God for being with us all the time. Let's encourage ourselves and do something different this week. I want you to repeat after me. If you want to stand up, you can, or you could just stay where you are. But repeat after me. Here we go. I am a child of God. I am confident. I am strong. I am loved. I am a leader. I can do hard things. I trust God. God is with me wherever I go. I want you to remember this. You can even ask your parents to write it down for you to help you memorize it. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. I'll see you next week.
I will trust you, 'cause I know you're gonna come through every step of the way. No matter what I face, I'm gonna say, I will trust you. I will trust you, 'cause I know you're see me through.
I will trust you.
I can't do this journey on my own.
I will trust you.
I need you, Lord, to guide my steps. I put my faith in you. I will trust you, 'cause I know you're gonna come through every step of the way. No matter what I face, I'm gonna say, I will trust you. Sometimes it's hard to see what's coming next,
I will trust you.
but whatever it is, I know you'll see me through.
I will trust you.
I can't do this journey